I would never quit my job for YouTube and Twitch. Being logical, you need a safety net or a fallback plan. Yo, what is going on, my husbandos and waifus? My name is HERMSAUR, and welcome to another video for you guys. Today we are going to review Black Clover episode number 22, I believe. So there actually isn't much to this episode, if I'm going to be completely honest. There is mostly action, and I want to say this, I love this scene. I love this part of the anime, especially since we get a little bit more on the Crimson Lions. We get a little bit more backstory, especially with Leopold and Fuego Leon, I think that's his name, and also the leadership of the Crimson Lion, how he is directing them and how he's teaching Noelle that, you know what, don't let people's thoughts of you being a failure stop you from doing what you can. There's nothing wrong with being weak, but there's something wrong with staying weak. And I love that line so much because that is important not only in this anime, but in real life as well. Asta has no magic at all, but he's standing up against all of these people that have magic, and he can take pretty much anyone he wants. He can handle anyone, and he's proven it so far, this far. But I do have a complaint. I'm no expert in animation, but at times, especially with the action scenes when Asta is swinging the swords, trying to deflect the magic that cuts through people when he was fighting, not Alfred, which is the electric one, it was number 4, I forgot what he called number 4, the person that they're fighting. His name is Redes, I think, or Resdes. Is Redes or Resdes, but pretty much his power is to summon these zombie-like creatures, and they're all made out of magic. They're not like living beings or anything. They're purely magic. And the power that this one number 4 had was that he could shoot like these magic balls at you, and then it cuts through people's skin and it continues to bleed. It's like a curse. But as Asta was deflecting those, trying not only to protect himself but protect that little girl that he was protecting, the animation, I'm no expert, okay, but it seemed a little lazy. I've seen Black Clover do so much better. All we saw was one movement of Asta, as we saw little swipes here and there from the like black balls being deflected. I just kind of felt like it kind of took away from that moment. What I know, this is supposed to be some sort of small big boss fight, because this is supposed to be like a boss fight, but for me, when Asta was fighting Mars and even him fighting Lotus, and there was a lot going on. There was a lot more movement, a lot more action scenes. But I felt like in this sense, it didn't captivate me like that fight with Mars, and I was really looking forward to this fight. That's just a disappointment. But overall, like Fagorion, for example, the leader of the Crimson Lions, Fagorion, what I really liked about his character is his leadership. People have to respect him. He's very powerful. I feel like I can't kill it. I'm sorry. I can't kill it. I feel like he is probably, in my heart, one of the most powerful one. Even Leopold, we get a little bit more of Leopold's personality, and I do like Leopold. He's one of my favorite characters in the series right now, especially in the manga. I love his, that's my rival Asta! His part in this anime, in this arc at the moment that we are at right now is great. It's just, I have to admit, I was slightly disappointed with the Asta versus Resdes fight. Or Redes, right? It's Redes. I even felt like the fight with the zombies and the magic knights was so much better than Asta's fight in itself. And Asta's fight is the main fight. But everyone else were the magic knights, who I feel at this moment are side characters, are getting better animation than this fight. But like I said, I'm no animation expert. I'm not saying that this episode was bad. I just felt like this fight could be done better. But it doesn't take away about Fagorion trying to help Asta, Leopold, and Noelle grow as characters and grow as people. Like, that line is very powerful. That is like one of my favorite things that he said. I don't say it word for word, but he says, there's nothing wrong with being weak, but there is something wrong with remaining weak. That is like my favorite line in Black Clover of all time. But anyways, guys, that is my thoughts on Black Clover. Let me know how you guys feel. Do you guys feel the same way that I did? I'm not saying that I hate fucking Black Clover, because I know people are gonna like go crazy on me about that, but I felt like it could be done just a little bit better. A little bit better, alright? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. If you guys missed my last video about me quitting my job to do this, definitely go check that out. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.